Hey, what's going on, people? This is Dack, and today I'm doing Life Stories episode 2, but in the background I don't have a knifing gameplay, I just have a fairly long, regular gun gameplay, Domination on Flooded, and the reason I don't have any knifing gameplays is because I either wasn't recording at the time when I did get a knifing gameplay, or I just haven't been able to get one, and Murphy's Law's been getting me a few times, and so anyway, we just have this gameplay, which is just Domination, and I get some cool streaks. I don't get any KM strikes or anything, but you know, this is the gameplay. And so the life story is it's pretty funny, and it has like a twist at the end. Anyway, you'll see. So I'll start off. So it was in my primary school when it was like lunchtime and it was raining. Instead of like just going up under the shelter outside the cola, we had to stay inside our classroom. This is in year 6, so it was like a demountable. So it was kind of like a massive like cabin sort of thing. It was really big though, and that's where our classroom was. And so we stayed in there, and it got really boring because there wasn't really anything to do in there. And like when you're in primary school, you just want to play sport at lunchtimes and stuff. And so we got really bored. And so what we did, you are allowed to go to the canteen, but you can only go to the canteen. You have to come straight back to class. And so we went to like the canteen a few times, and we came back, and there's still like nothing to do. Finished all our food, and so then a couple of people come back from the canteen, and me and my friends, like, there was 11 boys in this class, and we were all really good mates, so it was really good in year 6, because we're just all really good friends. And so, like, 3 or 4 people were coming back from the canteen, and like 5 of us were waiting back in our classroom. And as they came through, we dacked them all, and at this time the teacher was out, so we were just like doing anything. And the teacher was out, so we were dacking like all our friends, and they were dacking us. And like we had a few other people in the classroom, and it was just like girls and stuff, and they weren't really paying attention, and we were just having fun. And then a few more people went out and came back in, and we were dacking them. And then 4 of us were all like dacking at each other at the same time, and our teacher came back in the classroom, and we were like, oh shit. So she was like, she absolutely screamed. She told us all to like, the whole classroom went silent, because like everybody was talking. So the whole classroom went silent. And she made us, and oh, by the way, I was school captain of the year 6, and I don't know how I just managed to pull it off with my speech, and I probably shouldn't have really had it, because I did some dodgy stuff in year 6, like this. And so we were all like in a circle, like, because she made us go there, and she was like, and she rang the principal. Like, we had these phones where you could like call each classroom that the teachers used, and so she called the principal's office, and she was like, over the phone, like, she made us hear purposely. She was like, we have 9 boys, including the school captain. Like, she was screaming this even through the phone. She was like, we have 9 boys, including the school captain, coming to your office now. And she was just like, oh, okay. The principal said that. And our principal, she was kind of weird. She like just had different moods at different times. Sometimes she was really mean, like uncalled for mean. Like, she just randomly get you in trouble for stupid stuff that you shouldn't have been like in any trouble for. Sometimes she was the opposite. And so anyway, so we were walking there, and a few people walked by, and like, well, what are you guys doing? You're outside. And we're like, oh, we're just going to the principal's office. And then they're like, oh, right. And so we're going to the principal's office, and we got there, and she was like, right, boys, sit down. And we're like, oh, we are so fucked. Like, I thought maybe I'd even lose my school captaincy, and it was getting near to the end of year 6. And so we're all sitting there, and then she said to one of my friends, she was like, now, his name was Gareth. She was like, Gareth, I know your mum would be very proud of you. And he just kind of like shook his head. And like, it didn't really matter for any of them near as much as it did for me, because she like, the teachers used it to advantage that I was school captain, because they would always be like, oh, you're school captain, you can't be doing this, you know, that's just a really bad example. Like, and it wouldn't be anything bad anyway. So she was like picking people off, like saying different things, like, oh no, you know, I know that your mum wouldn't be proud of this, I know that you know you shouldn't have done this. And then she came to me and she was like, well, you're the school captain. I was just like, yep. And she's like, then she was like, well, guys, what if the person you dacked was wearing no underpants? And we're just kind of like sitting there like, oh, she's serious? Like, why'd she say that, you know? It's a bit weird. And then she was like, what if they were wearing their mum's jocks? And we were just sitting there. And then one of our friends is kind of immature, and he just started laughing. And so as he was laughing, the principal kind of cracked a smile, and we were like, oh, what's happening here? The mood's kind of lightening. And then she was like, what if they had pink underpants on? What if they had Barbie doll underpants on? She kept on saying these different varieties of underpants that they could have possibly been wearing. And then so that went on for like another 3 minutes, and then at the end she was just like, right boys, just keep it clean from here on and go back to class. And so we're like, that was so funny, and like none of us have forgotten. It was just the funniest moment. And then so we got back and our teacher was like, how much trouble did you get, boys, get in? And then we were all just like, oh, she didn't really do anything. And she was just kind of like, and so she went and spoke to the principal, and then, you know, she just came back and she just was denied. Our teacher was, no one liked her in our class, and she just got absolutely sat down by the principal. So I'm pretty grateful for having such a good principal like that, in moments like that. And yeah, so that's pretty much the story. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and the gameplay as well. I got this morning, this gameplay. And yeah, so I'll have maybe some new life stories coming out soon. Sorry for the inactivity, by the way. I've just been playing Ghosts quite a bit and just getting some cool clips and cross maps and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.